Brothers and sisters, what's going on? Um, I received some intel, cosmic intel. Um, in the next 18 days, we're going to be looking at massive casualties of these Saxons. Okay. They're working hard. They see the shift in the energy. They see a shift in the frequencies, and they're working hard to try to preserve their people. This is why they're going so far into creating clones. Even the clones and the clones that are in the incubators right now will perish. We're looking at millions of Saxons within the next 18 days, who will either they will perish. Some of them will perish, and some of them will be severely sick, which will gradually lead up to them perishing. The energy is taking a turn, a major turn. It's shifting to the right. All right, it's shifting to the right and moving to the left. It's moving from the bottom to the top, from the right to the left. This is where the energy is moving. So everything right now is going, it's coming from the bottom and it's moving counterclockwise. All right, so it's like it's doing this here. All right, it's moving up in a counterclockwise motion in a streamline. All right, it's going to benefit us. We're going to be the beneficiaries of it. It's designed for us. It's like this new ether, powerful ether. This is literally going to change the entire interface of our realm, and we will evolve to it. You know, we already at the point where, like, we're tired of working, we're tired of money, we're tired of this, we're tired of that, and this is the energy that's awakening us. That's why we say don't worry about try to awaken the sleepers, because the sleepers, the mothers know how to awaken the sleepers, and this is what's taking place. But we're looking at multiple Saxon casualties coming in 18 days. So 18 days from now, what is today? Hold on here. Okay, 18 days from now will be May 14th, 2023, calendar days. And it'll begin at 1 p.m. This is what I'm receiving. It will begin at 1 p.m. As a timekeeper, this is what I do. All right. Timekeeper, cosmic elder, as a cosmic prince. It's the other part, giving you guys this ancient knowledge where you're supposed to go. But as a timekeeper, yeah, this is and you're gonna see it. So 18 days, which is this 18 days is number 9, and 14. 5 plus 14 is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. 2023, it comes up to the number 7, and the master timekeeper said at 1 p.m. that it will all begin at 1 p.m. May 14th, 2023 at 1 p.m. It all is coming up to the number 9. Everything is coming up to the number 9. 18 days. May 5/14, 2023 at 1 p.m. And said all this is going to start same time. This is everything is going to start dealing with these Saxons. So yeah, we're looking at mass casualties of these Saxons that's beginning in 18 days, and they're gonna list it as a pandemic, because anytime, just like that whole 2020 thing when they people, and they say, oh yeah, this COVID and all this pandemic, and it was just their people, suicide homicide rate had soared because America lost 550,000 millionaires, and majority of those millionaires began killing themselves because they didn't have any more money. So anytime you see the mass deaths of their people, they're gonna be listed as a pandemic, and this is what you need to know, brothers and sisters. They have been talking about it, but the energy is taking a shift. Is coming up, and it's moving from the right to the left. So the energy is going to be moving like this right here, and as it does this right here, it's going to become more and more volatile. It's going to become more powerful. The energy is literally going to be not manipulated, multiplying itself within itself, which means that we need to be doing the same thing. All right, everything's going to be multiplied. We're looking at a pure cleansing, brothers and sisters. We told you 2023 is the year of chaos and confusion. Going into 2024 will be the year of death and destruction, which will be the end of everything that these Saxons created. So, and we're not going to help this to continue on. This is the cycle that is taking place. All right, so prepare yourselves, brothers and sisters. We're looking at a massive breakdown in their system, but a massive upgrade in our system. All right, it was inevitable that we were going to awaken. All right, there is a I'm gonna share it a little later. There's a brother who shared a compilation of our young brothers and sisters who are awakening, and he's like, hey, these young people who are awakening is literally shaking this whole thing. But it's not only the young people, it's all of us. It's all of us as a whole. All right, it's awakening energy. So we're looking at the massive casualties of these Saxons. And believe me, brothers and sisters, they're going to be fighting, and some of them going to be trying to buddy up to us to be, feel like we're going to be their salvation, when it's not going to be that situation. A lot of them that you probably know them, and some of our brothers and sisters have them as friends, you're not going to see them anymore. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, and that's the way it has to be. All right. So just let you guys know, this so-called America being the melting pot, no. And when we talk about Saxons, we're not just talking about these so-called white folk. We're talking about the Arabics as well. We're talking about the Russians. Because the Arabics are also Saxons as well. We're talking about all these different nationalities that they call themselves. Massive casualties of their people. And I've been smelling this. It's been a horrible stench coming off their body lately. A horrible stench. I mean, it's a horrible stench. It smells like, almost like walking, decaying people. It's like almost like that smell of a animal that's died. For me being a police officer, I know the difference between an animal death smell and a person death smell, and that smell of an animal is already horrendous, but I know the difference. And this literally smells like decaying animal. And it's like, my wife and I went into Burlington last week, and I was like, oh my goodness, I said, I can't take it, the stench. It's like they're walking past you, and they actually think that they are majority when they're not. But in 18 days, all right, we're looking beginning May 14th, 2023, starting at 1 p.m. We're looking at a massive amount of Saxons that are going to perish, and then some of them are going to be so sick that they're going to gradually end up perishing. All right, We talked about this a long time ago. I talked about this some years ago. I didn't know it was going to. Being a timekeeper, I stay in tune. All right. Catch you guys later.